show you.
What's up, y'all? We back at it. We just got the latest chapter of Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi, chapter 43. And what a chapter. Now, we about to get into this greatness where we have Kyoka facing off against Asuta Roth. But I got to talk about this very first panel that they show your boy Sosuke laying on the ground. I just think this was an epic moment. And I wish they would have just included it in the last chapter where he's passing out. And, you know, he sees the body of the demon lord he just defeated crumbling away. And he says, like, yo, I kept my promise. Now you keep yours, you know, referring to Kiyoshi. I thought that was a nice touch to end this battle, but they could have put that in the last chapter. I'm going to be real with y'all. But then they just show your boy Asuta Roth. And I ain't going to lie, man. The poses and stances they be giving this guy in the series, like, yo, the dude just be having so much aura. Like, he's standing on the tip of a horn and just like looking at the whole city, and he's thinking like, yo, there's so many souls left here. Like, what has my demons been doing? Like, he's disappointed. But then that's when you have your girl Kyoka. She pops up right behind him and instantly goes to attack him, like, no hesitation. And Asuta Roth is just so smooth with it. He's just like, who is you? Like, who are you? Like, he doesn't even really care that she snuck him. It's more so like, yo, who are you? And then she's like, yo, I'm the woman that's gonna, you know, exercise you, yo. I got a date that I'm planning on having, and I gotta make sure you're out the way so that I can go on the date. And you have it where Asuta Roth is like, yo, that's crazy. What a coincidence. Man, I got a date too, yo. We should do a double. I don't know why. I just thought this was a hilarious moment, but both of them are referring to your boy Kiyoshi. So that's the part that really had me like laughing. The fact that both of these guys have a date with the same person, you know, and I feel like both of them want to fight him, not just, you know, saying Asuta Roth. I feel like your girl Kyoka, she wants to fight him as well. So I just think it's hilarious that both of them have the same motive. So you have it where she says like, yo, well, that's too bad. You're not going to be able to go on yours because you about to get exercised. And you got it where he's laughing like, you exercise me? Hey, look, you must not know who I am. But next thing you know, she turns her tiger tail into a sword, and she does a tiger void slash. It looks dope as hell. She slashes off the arm of Asuta Roth, and you have it where he goes to slash her with his, you know what I'm saying, counterattack with his other arm that's holding his sword. And he looks at her and he says like, yo, okay, I see what time it is. You're not all talk. You got something going for you. You got something going with yourself. He's very impressed that she was able to, you know, do this. Then she does like a purifying force attack. Kind of looks like a Kamehameha, where she pretty much blasts a hole through the body of Asuta Roth. And then she does something. And I told you, in any anime series, whenever there's a character that's wearing an eye patch, they're gonna do some crazy shit eventually when the eye patch come off. And you see where she removes her eye patch, and she uses her crest exorcism eye opener, and you see like this gong girl behind her with prayer hands, an angel. And so in this chapter, we do have it where it's confirmed that angels do exist in this world. And you got it where Asuta Roth is looking at your girl, you know, Kyoka. She's transformed into a white tiger celestial wing armor. And her design just looks sick as hell, man. Especially with the halo and then the cat ears. Like, yo, it seems as if she has a familiar. The cat is a demon familiar. And then at the same time, with her eye, it seems as if she had like an angel familiar at some point in time. And then you got it where Asuta Roth himself is even saying like, yo, what is this incredible power? Which means when she faced off against the other, you know, demon lords, she was taking it easy. That was her in easy mode. Like, this is her going all out right here. That was her in easy mode, which is crazy, man. And you got it where she's smirking as she's looking at Asuta Roth, and he was like, yo, man, that strength is the real deal. So I'm not sure if she was saying that or if Asuta Roth was saying it. But anyway, you got it where she starts to clash with him, and she's actually managing to push him back. You know what I'm saying? And she's also putting wounds on this guy. She's actually hurting him. Now, I don't know if these are pain or wounds that will be everlasting damage or that he will need time to heal from, but she is actually doing damage to him. And you got it where she's doing like this big giant fist, and she says, goodbye, great demon lord. And then she does this purifying fist that attacks your boy Astaroth. The explosion was so big that people could see cars and stuff fly away from miles and miles. But you see that she pretty much exhausted all of her strength, and you have it where Astaroth managed to catch her fist in his mouth. Insane. Like, that right there would have scared the hell out of me. Like, the fact that I went to punch you and you caught it with your mouth, like, you didn't try to block it with your hand or another part of your body. You just like, yo, I just bit it. Like, that would have messed me up. Not only that, I would have been afraid that the dude was about to bite my hand off. That would have been my real concern. But, you know what I'm saying, you got it where he's looking like, he's like, oh dear, you won't be able to hold hands on your date, because he pretty much breaks her hand, you know, while he has it gripped in his mouth. And he was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Not for neither of you. And you got it where he makes these little bombs that explode around her. And you have it where Astaroth asks her, like, yo, what did you sacrifice for that power? You made a contract with an angel, didn't you? So it seems as if in order to gain that power, she had to sacrifice something. And I'm very curious, what was it that she sacrificed? Was it that eye of hers? Was it that she can no longer see out that eye? That would be the obvious answer, considering the power was hidden up under her eye patch. Or was it something more? Maybe a family member, maybe a child. Like, I'm very curious to know, what did she sacrifice, and will we find out eventually in the series? Very curious to know about that. You guys let me know your thoughts. What do you think she sacrificed? But do you have it where Astaroth picked her up by her head? And I ain't gonna lie, this panel looks crazy as hell. And he was like, yo, unfortunately, I just can't fall for you right now. And he drags her to the edge, and I think it's hilarious that he said that he can't fall for her. And then he drops her off the edge of the building. You got it where she's falling to her death. You got others watching as this happened, her allies, and they're just looking, and they're sorry, that they're sad that they can't do anything to help her. And you got it where she's saying, like, yo, I'm sorry, everyone. Like, she's not even worried that they can't save her. She's just sad that she failed. She's like, yo, I'm sorry, everyone. I had a job to do, but my power wasn't enough. And then you got her tears coming from her eyes. She says, like, yo, I thought I already shed all my tears. Next thing you know, she thinks to herself, I wanted to see you one last time, my prince, referring to Kiyoshi. And I wonder if the ability that she just used on Astaroth was something where it will cause her life to fade away regardless. I wonder if that's the case. With her saying she wanted to see him one last time, is it that the technique she just used was something that she had to sacrifice her life? Because now that I think about what Astaroth said, like, yo, what was the price you had to sacrifice for that strength? Maybe the price was her life. It's something I'm very curious to know. But you got it where she's falling towards the ground, but then next thing you know, your boy Kiyoshi catches her and jumps straight up in the air with her. And while that's happening, you got your boy Astaroth actually looking, and he starts smiling. And you have it where Kiyoshi tells, Kyoka, like, yo, you can leave the rest to me. And the chapter ends with him holding her. And I can't tell if whether she's gripping his coat or if her hand just happens to be placed there. But she's definitely in a whole lot of pain. I don't know if she's going to make it out of this one, guys. This might be our first major death within the series. But let me know your thoughts, man. This was an amazing chapter. I think she did a great job against your boy Astaroth, as well as, because of her, we know angels do exist in this world, and you can form a contract or a pact with them. Hopefully we get more answers to that as the series goes on. But let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.